Okay, right now we've got our guy that is dancing, uh, and the problem is that uh, we did a simple UI with just two buttons and text. Uh, we want to make some changes to it because uh, simple character dancing okay, it looks good, but we want to add also some configuration options to that guy. For example, to change the color of his shirt. It will require changes both in Unity and some changes in uh, rest of the application, but we will get to it in a moment. Okay, last time we created simple scripts that was uh, measuring the distance between this Remy and ball, the representation of second marker. So this time we want to also be able to display it somehow. So we can create another element in the canvas. It will be a simple UI text mesh pro element. And oh, maybe okay. Okay, so start. Let's start from putting text not in the middle of the screen, not in the middle of the screen, but we will put it at the right corner. Next, we have this simple uh, simple script that will be responsible for measuring distance. Yeah, we did it before, but right now it's not shown anywhere. But we want to keep the single responsibility principle at max. So we will create another script that will be responsible for controlling our UI. Right now, it will only display the text, but during the classes, we will make some adjustment to it so that it will control more aspects, but all will be regarding the UI. Okay, so let's call it UI controller. Let's assign it the canvas because will be controller for this canvas directly. And first of all, let's open it. We'll make some references, then some references to the script and also to the UI element. So first, let's reference uh, our uh, let's reference our distance tracker. Next, we will reference uh, our text byte. So it will be text mesh pro UI. Let's call this variable display text. Okay. And now, previously we did the checking in the update method, but we don't want to create so much overload for the processor. We want to check the distance not every frame, but with some frequency. So to do it, we'll use the coroutine system, and uh, let's make it so that we will start the tracking and updating not in the start, but in the enable on enable method. First, the null check. If the null check getting false, in other words, we have assigned the distance tracker, and if the distance text also assigned, we want to start a coroutine that will periodically check this distance. So we will start coroutine. Let's call this coroutine and call it uh, distance fish. Fish. Okay. We haven't haven't created this method, so let's do it here. So it will be of type enumerator called okay, and each enumerator has to return something. So first we want to do it so maybe like this. So first we want the display text, set it to strike refresh. Sorry, distance tracker. And what we want from there? We want to access the time, but right now there is no method to access it. So let's make a simple getter method. Yeah. Keep it the private. Okay, and with big letters we will use get method. Okay, so distance between. As it is a float, we need to convert it to string. And we can also specify formatting. Let's make it for now F1 so that we will have uh, one number after the comma. Yeah? And as I said, we want to do it periodically. So after that, we will yield return. Wait for seconds and put right 0.5. Yeah, so to do it twice uh, twice a second. We can also we can also make it we can also make it float. I frequency or interval would be. Let's make it 0.5 seconds. We will reference it. And we will also make it go circle. Oh, and here that. Yeah, so we need a loop. So while true, okay, okay, that's a kind of element. You can see because I haven't changed the name, it will be pretty hard to understand which text I'm referencing and also hard in general. So I will just change the name to Sense. Okay. Uh, distance. Say that now it actually identified it. And also, right now we are just checking uh, the sense tracker available. That's okay, but shouldn't display this text if the distance tracker is disabled. The game object that it's on is disabled. So we can also do here the uh, tracking. So distance tracker active and enabled. Yeah, so it is. we want to display this text, and also we want to uh, know that the game object is active, not false. Else, we want to deactivate the text so that we don't display it when it's not needed. Yeah, when we don't see both objects at the same time. Okay, so let's deactivate it. Text active. That, yeah, and we see that the distance 1.3 when it's measured correctly. Uh, we had if we have a camera on some kind of static, we can do some corrections to it because right now, as you can see, when uh, I'm getting farther from the objects, the distance changing, and the objects aren't moving. Yeah, the only thing that moves is my hand right now. Okay, we will get back to it. Okay, what we haven't tested yet is what will happen, or other words, will it, oh, now we have all, have Grammy, but what happened if there is no ball? Okay, so it's census, and if I start without the start without this, oh, so what's happening? Yeah, so as you can see here, distance tracker uh, is updating constantly. Yeah? We don't want it, so let's make some simple adjustment. So first of all, the distance tracker will be off at the beginning. On target found, we will say that it should be game object set active if, and it will be lost. Oh, so not this. We want just tracker active, and So let's start once again. Okay, hear me? And as you can see, there is no text. Now I will move it. Yeah, and we got it. I do that. They're both lost, yeah, because they. Oh, and so what we did wrong? Check. Let's check it once again. We need to look here, the distance checker. Now it's not. Hear me? We've got ball and toss. Uh, uh, we need to move the camera a bit so that it got the lost signal. Okay. Oh, now uh, let's add some new elements. UI uh, text target found. We can uh, will create simple button that will display some options. Here's the UI button text mesh pro. Or maybe let's make it a toggle. I think that we can use toggle. That's toggle. We've got all type label here. I will just use it. I don't know why in other objects there is text mesh pro, but here it's the old one. So I will just add it. Make it fit and the font size and of here. Yeah. Uh, so now, first of all, I will using Alt Shift combination move it where the text was that the target was found. For now, I will just remove this check mark. I will expand the background to the whole object. Yeah, the text is and displaying properties, so maybe let's change color to like much better. Uh, we will name it main menu. Okay. Uh, Next, let's duplicate this background, change the color to green, and as you can see, as it's lower here, it play in uh, uh, like more forward, yeah, the lower it is. So here we will change it, we'll assign it to the graphics field, the background. And if after assigning here we will uncheck on here, you can see that this we use the old backgrounds. Okay, now Uh, let's add uh, let's add a panel that will allow us to choose some options. So canvas will create UI panel. As you can see, it started uh, uh, started here attached to the whole canvas. So we want to change it so that it will be docked anchored at the top left corner. We will set the white high 160 by 160 and I will also make toggle a bigger, yeah, better. Okay, uh, let's call this panel options. Well, uh, let's add two buttons. First button, or maybe we'll just go with the toggles. Yeah, I think that the toggles will be okay. So the first toggle, remove label, add the text mesh pro. Do everything like last time. So here auto size uh, and auto size and as close to the check mark will also make it new. Yeah, so that's the first toggle. Let's get it. Right now we have two toggles, one under another. So the first toggle will be dances, and we'll call it dance control. Yeah, so the display text will be dance control. And the other one, let's change it to, for example, color change. Okay, and text. Okay, right now both of those toggles are uh, they are overlapping. Yeah, we want to organize elements in panel, so we will add the component vertical layout group. Yeah. And as you can see, it made some adjustments to the layout. We'll also add the UI button that we will use later. And as you can see, everything set so that each new element moving others, but they all try to fit here. Yeah, we can change the maybe let's change the height of those toggles so that they will be a bit bigger, maybe by 30. Yeah, and this time you can see that the text doesn't fit because it tried to add some girl. Okay, there's a problem with those text components. Uh, they both just well, we could do it like that. So just add some spaces, uh, or we can do it more like this. Change that here with the same spaces. Full. Sorry for my voice. I'm sick today, so uh, we will be doing quite a lot of breaks. So okay, and right now we have um, our control for dances, yeah? uh, and let's make it so that uh, those two buttons, tone or height, uh, when we press the toggle. So first, let's create an empty parent for that hip hop button. Right now it's 160 by 30, but let's make it uh, white uh, 302. Yeah. And here the hip hop button be here, move the zombie here, and for example, set like that. So it will be, let's uh, call this object dance parent. Okay, now we will connect this toggle uh, when is on the dance parent will also be on object set active. We set the dynamic value so that when this changes the uh, when this changes uh, the buttons will be shown or hide. Let's make it off at the start. Uh, let's change the dance parent now also. And from the start, we want the option parent to also hidden. Yep. So just again, that works. Okay, we've got our Remy. Don't see the dance menu. And what have I? Yeah, and I haven't set to open and close option here also. That's why it's important to test as you do, because if you forget something, yeah, and we don't have dance control kill, yeah, on, off, on, off, and the buttons are working still. First he had to finish the hip hop dance, then he can do the zombie one. Okay. Okay, so uh, before we go, let's make before we go to the scripting part, let's make uh, another panel that will be displayed here that will show, or maybe in the left corner, right, left down corner, that will show the sliders for changing color. Yeah. So first, let's add another panel to our canvas. So once again, UI panel. This time left down, and I think that it would be about 165, 1. Yeah. So we've got over here. Let's add 3 sliders. So it will be slider red, slider blue, and slider green. Okay, and also let's add a simple button that will change color. So let's make this button and change color. Text will be change color. Sorry. And let's assign once again a vertical layout group. And we will start, and of course here we assign it so that's the and name. Uh, okay. We've got those sliders. We've got the button. So let's write a simple C# script that will control the color of this button, and also later it will let us to change the selected material color. Yeah. So color, or maybe UI color changer. Yeah, because it will be dedicated to the UI. So first, uh, first we will create some variables for red, green, blue. Initialized field red. Next, we will create floats. We will create reference to slider, slider, slider red, slider green, and slider blue. Next, we will create reference to our button. Create color, yeah. Uh, Maybe that's the current color one. The other color will uh, be gold color. Okay, now first I'm referencing those sliders because I want to uh, add listening function to each of those sliders. So first I will check if slider red not full. If not, I will reference the slider on value change, and I will call update threads function. Yeah, I know that we haven't created that function, but we'll have yeah, sorry, fix my brain properly. Okay, let's listen. I was trying to do it like it was an action and not the way it works. Okay, so here we'll update that. Here we yeah, when the value changes, send this script called get method, and we will change the get value to the x, and we will also call the update goal religion. Dot. We will set that all color red, red to yep. So after that, after updating, we'll update the gold color, yeah. And let's do it for the all other other colors. Yeah. Now this update method will assign color that we have to our button background. Button, button. Okay, so it start. So first we'll check if everything works properly. Script. I need checking the color okay at the bottom, yeah, because regarding our character we will have to do some changes and I don't want to do it just yet. Yeah, here's works. I will that wrong. Oh, as I assigned uh, blue 2 times. Yeah. So that uh, oh, and here we need to ensure that the alpha is maximum gold color because right now it's set to 0. So yeah, okay, that works good. Looks good, good. That everything works. So how to use it to change our Remy shirt. So you look at the Remy tops, yeah, that's this part, Remy. Uh, it uses the top matte that's not yet extracted and texture that is here. And if we open it, you can see that this texture already has some color. So we will have to, if we want to change it, would have to make some changes here. It will be best to do it in the Photoshop. We can, but we can also do something different that I already showed you in our first classes uh, with the emission material. But first, let's go to the REMI. Let's go to the materials tab and click extract materials. Let's create folder for that. Okay. Oh yeah, all the materials are here. One interest plus, and we will just change the color. Yeah, you can see. Well, maybe it won't be that bad. It's mixing that gray one with what we have here, but I think that it actually works pretty well. So yeah, let's change it back to the default value. And let's go back to our script and reference uh, reference our the part of body that we want to change color, at which we want to change color. So we will reference the renderer. This is assigned. Okay. Uh, and just to uh, just to be uh, just to have this reference catched, we will reference here the material. So material, okay, but we won't assign this in the editor. So here we will give material, sorry, renderer not null. Yeah. So if there is an renderer, material will be renderer material. So because we want just use the first one, uh, we will also add, yeah, and here right now we don't have function to change the color of this material. So let's add this function, and also we will use, so that we don't have to change anything. If change color button is not null, then on click add listener change object. Okay, uh, here we will will just return, yeah, so that we don't want to have any runtime errors. Yeah. And now uh, we have this material, we can add the current color. So current color was material color, yeah. And now uh, we will and now we will write a function that will go from the current color to the goal color. And I'm thinking how to do it, but I think that we will the coroutine once again. Okay, so do this use coroutine. Will define also the float to color change time. Yeah, and here we will start the full color changer, but just and iterator Okay, and we'll first define the float that will time pass. We will start from 0. Yeah, and while time passed further than the color change time, we will uh, we will still make that color color called color curve between the current color, goal color, past, yeah, time pass be increased by 0.9 f. So yeah, uh, 1 time per second, and we will wait for the same value. Yeah. Okay. So pilot. Go to our color panel. That's top. The material should auto update and make it over 3 seconds. I think. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yeah, let's check it. Let's color. Okay. Yeah, stupid mistake. I'm changing the color, but I'm not sending it anywhere. So yeah, good job. So once again, material, color, that. Yeah, okay. Uh, and as you probably noticed, I started, then changed it during that the period. The color, if I change the values, the colors are still um, the colors are still changing when I'm moving the sliders. Uh, we can prevent it by catching the gold color here, but it's not really necessary. Uh, if you want, you can catch it. Maybe I will do it also to show you. So we will say here before the loop starts that the color color set plus to color. We will use the cached value and that is all that we have to change. Okay, so working, we could also make sure that the one coroutine doesn't start before the other one ends, but not really. And yeah, so we will have to find the toggle there to assign the uh, response panel and toggle for color change. Make it so that off, off, off. Yeah, response panel. Okay, maybe we will get access state.